Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues and curious minds, welcome to the lecture on the timeless and thought-provoking myth of Sisyphus. I'm WhoRoui, and I'm thrived to delve into the depths of this narrative, exploring its philosophical implications and its renaissance throughout the history of human thought. The myth of Sisyphus, a figure from ancient Greek mythology, has captivated thinkers across centuries, transcending time and culture to offer insights into the human condition and the existential struggles that define our life. At the heart of this myth lies the tale of a cunning and ambitious king who dared to challenge the gods and their cosmic order. However, his audacity came at a hefty price. Sisyphus was condemned for eternity to roll a massive boulder up a hill, only to watch it inevitably roll back down, forcing him to repeat this Sisyphean task ad infinitum. Camus, the renowned philosopher and Nobel laureate, famously examined the story of Sisyphus in his essay, The Myth of Sisyphus. Camus grappled with the profound question of whether life is inherently absurd and devoid of meaning, much like Sisyphus's futile endeavor. Camus embraced the existentialist perspective, which emphasizes the individual confrontation with a seemingly indifferent universe. He argued that Sisyphus's act of choosing to continue his task, despite its apparent meaninglessness, is an act of rebellion against the absurdity of existence. In this relentless struggle, Sisyphus finds agency, and in that agency, he finds a sense of purpose. The myth of Sisyphus intersects with several key philosophical concepts. One of these is the concept of absurdity. The repetitive and ultimately pointless task that Sisyphus is condemned to mirrors the repetitive routines and seemingly meaningless activities that can fill our lives. Existential philosophers like Jean-Paul Sartre and Friedrich Nietzsche delved into the concept of absurdity, contending that while life lacks inherent meaning, humans have the capacity to create their own meaning through choices and actions. Sisyphus becomes a symbol of the individual's struggle to find purpose in a world that often appears indifferent to their efforts. Nietzsche's concept of the eternal recurrence also finds that renaissance in the myth of Sisyphus. Nietzsche proposed the thought experiment that one should live as if their life would repeat infinitely. Sisyphus, in his ceaseless toil, reflects this idea in his eternal repetition of a task. But, as Camus suggests, Sisyphus' rebellion is not in the completion of the task, but in his attitude towards it. The act of embracing the struggle and finding fulfillment in the process rather than the outcome resonates with Nietzsche's call to embrace life's changes. Furthermore, the myth of Sisyphus touches on the concept of free will and determinism. Sisyphus' defiance of the gods and continued effort to push the boulder illustrate an assertion of his free will, even within the confines of his punishment. This raises questions about the limits of human agency in the face of external forces, a central concern in philosophical debates about determinism and autonomy. In conclusion, the myth of Sisyphus stands as a captivating allegory that weaves through the fabric of philosophy, inviting us to confront the existential questions that have perplexed humanity for centuries. From Camus' exploration of the absurdity of existence to Nietzsche's ideas of eternal recurrence, the story of Sisyphus remains a potent source of contemplation. As we ponder the lessons of Sisyphus, we are reminded that while life's challenges may seem insurmountable and its meaning elusive, our capacity to find purpose through our choices and attitudes is an enduring testament to the resilience of the human spirit.